This is a little video of our journey to the end of the Great Ouse to Bedford, where we literally went down, touched the wall and come back. So yeah, it's good.
Just making a point of just being on herbal tea because of my little giggling fit in the last video. I think somebody took offence and accused me of abusing the alcohol, and actually got quite upset about it. So I am on the herbal tea, I do promise. Where was we? Have you already done the intro?
I have.
Oh,
yeah.
right. And where have we been?
We've been to Bedford.
We have.
And back.
Yeah.
We've had. Sorry, it's been a while for this video. We've been very busy.
Yeah, a lot has gone on, but a lot in the last week, which we can't tell you about for another 5 weeks till we catch.
Aren't we wicked?
Till we catch up with all the videos, but
yeah.
Anyway, this is what happened when we got to Bedford. First low bridge of the day. I think we're good.
Low bridge.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, loads of room. From 200 yards off, they always look a lot lower than they are. I just ran forward and took my aerial down, but we've got quite a bit of room. Well, when I say quite a bit of room, we still had to duck. And I think we've got, before we get to the end of the navigation, we've got 2 more low railway bridges, but providing they're the same height as that's not going to pose a problem. So we've got our first case of gongoozlers. Haven't had them for quite a while, and it was a little bit off-putting. So I've left Debbie in the lock looking after the boat, and I'm in charge of the guillotine. How did you enjoy the gongoozlers?
Oh, I don't like gongoozlers. I really don't. It's like there must have been 12 people on this little bridge.
Like, you got used to it on the canal, was it anywhere busy and that?
Yeah.
But we've had sort of months and months with probably only 1 or 2 people ever at a lock.
And they look like they've never seen a boat before.
And then,
or boat people.
Yeah. It's like
I think we're another breed.
Bravado in numbers. When there's more of them, they all want to talk at once and ask loads of questions.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
And I didn't even mention that we had a YouTube channel. I never do.
Perhaps we should.
We've had a lot of people sort of give us a strange look. What's the boat doing down here? I don't think many come down here because
not narrowboats anyway.
We're coming towards the end of the navigation. We've got 2 more low bridges. This
6'6".
This isn't one of them. The one in front, which is I shall show you in a minute. And then we can get as far as Kempston Hill.
Mill.
Kempston Mill.
Kempston Mill.
Yeah, because you don't get many hills on a river. Yeah, so that would be right. Yeah, and
turn around there and come back.
Turn around and come back. So that's basically today's exercise. We was outside of Bedford. We've come through Bedford.
Touch the wall.
Turn round, go back out to get moored up. There seemed to be plenty of moorings on the way, town moorings and Gober moorings. Right, now I was actually working away in digs in Bedford in 1990 euro.
Oh.
Yeah, and let me show you. I don't know whether that's...
He didn't do it.
I didn't do that.
Are you looking at the...
Luckily, Deb just pointed out, and I've had to do an emergency stop. My aerial is not going to go under.
And nor is the bike.
Right, just walking down the gunnels. If it weren't for Deb while I was waffling away, I think I'd have lost my top box. Don't think we're going to go any further. Right. Well, we're under. I don't know.
Oh my God!
I don't know whether we'll get under the other one. Yeah, we had about an inch to spare.
Did we?
Yeah. Right. So we've got one more railway bridge, which is very low. Yeah, should we get through that? Hence why probably many cruisers don't come this far, because sometimes the cruisers, even with the canopies down, are higher than our boat. So well, stay tuned and you'll find out. Not happy.
Just taking risks. He's the thrill seeker, is our Mark.
At 1 mile an hour, thrill seeker, yeah. It's
Well,
hardly...
putting my boat under that bridge with that much to spare, that's...
Yeah, well, I think we've got it's probably about half hour to Kempston Mill, half hour back. Now, providing we get under this next bridge that we're now coming up to that looks even lower, and the water levels don't rise by an inch in that time, because we had a lot of rain last night, we should be alright. Never thought of that. Smile, Deborah. I really don't know at this moment. Right. Oh, no. Again. I think we're going to do it, Deborah. Yeah. We've got a gnat's cock there. Just come under one. And now we've got to go under the second bit. Well, we've done it.
We did, yeah. We're through. We've got to get back that way,
this
though.
is where we find out, because nobody comes down here. It's that shallow. We're going to get stuck.
Don't.
You'll find out in about half an hour. See you then. Definitely getting that feel of maybe I shouldn't have come down here, but I think we always tend to overthink these things. I'm sure it's going to be fine. My cup of tea and hazelnut and tomato sandwich has just arrived.
Tea to follow.
Yeah, we're about... Oh no, I'm about to go into the bank, hang on. Yeah, we was probably about 800 metres, but it was getting very shallow, and we actually saw a fisherman standing quite a way from the bank, looking very surprised at us. So
yeah.
Now got to try and turn round in this area here. Now it looks wide enough, but it's just determining, is that side the shallowest? If it is, the pointy end wants to go in, or is this side the shallowest? So I'm going to have a play. Stuck again. I think we're going round an inch at a time, but very shallow. I think we're going to get round. I think it's going to be okay. Well, we got
OMG.
Yeah, got round. I mean, we've been stuck before, but we was wedged.
Yeah. Oh my days.
So shallow front and back. I haven't. My cratch cover's all gone down into the overhanging branches. I didn't go and look at that yet.
I'm not.
But it was just a struggle to 10, 15 minutes. Bow thrusters. First time I've used my pole in ages.
Yeah.
Oh, matron. And yeah, done my bloody shoulder in. I didn't think we was going to get round, but we did.
We did.
So we're now heading back.
Thank God to those low bridges.
Whence we came. Yeah. So let's hope the water levels haven't gone up. I'm now going to go down and have a look at my cratch cover. Yeah, nothing visible. Right, let's just carefully walk back down here. Well, we didn't get to the furthest navigable point of the River Great Ouse, but we got to our furthest navigable point. Yeah, as I said, I'll put the what 3 words position where we just turned, and we're a 60 footer. We draw 2 foot 4 inches. So my advice would be, if you're any bigger than that, I wouldn't attempt it.
Or if you're not,
or
if you're not confident on turning your boat
in
a short, you know, a narrow bit.
I mean, we was fighting against a small current, which was actually sort of working against us, and only a small breeze, not in our favour. So, hey ho, we've done it. Another one we can tick off the list. Not that we have a list of things to tick off. We don't really cruise like that, do we?
No, not normally, unless Mark gets the adventurer bug.
No, what I'm saying is some people want to do every single bit.
Oh, right, yeah.
No. If we're in the area, we'll go as far as we can, but it's not, you know, there's some places we'll probably never reach.
No.
And that's the way it is. There's some places we'll go back to time and time again.
It's the Harrison Ford in him this morning that made him want to go down there.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I should have had me whip. Yeah.
And your hat on.
Yeah, and my hat. Yeah. Now coming back to those low railway bridges, it's an hour and a half since we came under them, so I don't think the levels has changed. I'm actually just going to drop it down into tick over just in case, but we should be fine. Right, so that's us moored up for the day. The Great Egyptian Pyramids in the back. I think that's where Tesco's and the swimming pool is, but normally busy areas, first thing you do when you get to the mooring is kick your bin bag out and go and collect everybody else's rubbish. It is annoying, but as we all know, if rubbish is left there, other people think, oh well, I'll leave my rubbish there as well. So I'm going to have a little litter pick. This is the worst bit. This is Bonnie's favourite aperitif, goose poo. I'm going to have a little clear up session.
Yeah, so as you can see, we got through and got back out again. Was very, very stressful for me. He's a monkey.
Yeah, it was a weird one. We'd looked on all the maps and bits and pieces, and there's a place called Kempston Mill.
Yeah.
And there is a small little turning point there. We got within a few hundred.
Well, we went round the corner, like, you know, as you do, and you're meandering along and tick over, and we went round the corner, and there was a fisherman sitting in the middle of the river.
On his little tackle box where you get the seat in the extending legs.
And I thought, oh, well, I don't think we'll be going any further. And the look on the guy's face was like, what?
A boat? Boats don't come this far.
Yeah.
So we reversed back to that point that you saw us.
Yeah, which wasn't that far, was it,
No.
to reverse back? But
then trying to get round there.
Oh, my giddy Aunt Nora. It was a task and a half.
Yeah. I was, for a small amount of time, concerned that we was going to have to, I don't know, till it got wider, probably a mile and a
Reverse.
half back, reverse back.
Yeah.
Which is not too bad in a straight line, but when it was meandering,
and it was very curvy, so that would have been very difficult.
Meandering.
Oh, sorry.
Using big words. Which we shan't do, because Deb used a big word last week, which started the fits of giggles, which is not going to happen this week.
My sentiments were, though, if the water had been deep enough for us to get through,
get to the end
of Kempston Mill, I don't think we'd have got under those bridges, because if the water was maybe an inch higher, we would never have got under those bridges.
Not with our particular setup on the roof. We've got the top box with a solar panel on, then a couple of inches lower are the solar panels on the tilting frames. So if there's a boat there with very little on the roof, I don't think they'd have so much problem getting under the bridge. And then if the water level was that little bit higher.
Yeah. But we did it, and it was fun.
Yeah, that's where we've just come from Bedford, and just in there is where we've moored up. So it doesn't go anywhere. I'll just take you back to the boat. Yeah, so EA moorings, this one, absolutely cracking, and sun's overhead, so sun's going to actually go behind those trees and give us a little bit of respite from the heat, and I think it's going to be barbecue time tonight. Yeah, so we decided to reverse in here. I don't think it matters whether you come in pointy end or bow end. So, what's one of your favourite moorings?
This has got to be one of them.
Yeah.
This is an awesome mooring. This is Barford Old Mills, 48-hour EA moorings. But I tell you what, it is wonderful.
Yeah, we passed it on the way down here. Sort of dismissed it. Said we'd probably pop in on the way back, but so glad we did. This is. Yeah. I think we're going to stay another day.
Yeah, I think this is what they call a 2-dayer.
Yeah, 2-day.
A 2-dayer.
Old Barford Mill.
Old Barford Mill
moorings. Yeah.
What a mooring!
You always, wherever we've been on whatever canal, whatever river, you always tend to get one favourite mooring, and so far, I think that is the favourite.
I could have stayed there for a week.
Yeah, and I think we mention it in one of the videos as we cruise down. It's just a little, and the weather made it.
Yeah.
Had it been a damp, dismal day, with the shade from the trees, it would have been a dark, horrible mooring. But because it was baking hot, it gave us that dapple shade, but we still had areas in the sun, just beautiful, and no foot traffic.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what I liked about it, and I know that sounds awful, but there was no foot traffic.
Yeah,
there was no one would be coming past your boat with a dog or anything, and you could put the dogs outside, and it was bliss.
Yeah, they weren't going to go anywhere. I mean, Alfie's more of a wanderer, so you do have to keep an eye on him. Bonnie just
loves to lay down.
Lay there with you on the grass. Yeah. Reminisces of the days when she had a garden.
Yeah, but it was a lovely mooring.
Yeah.
So we did stay a couple of days, didn't we?
Yeah.
And had a couple of nice barbecues. It was lovely, absolutely lovely. Yeah, so I think that's about it. And again, apologies for the time taken in this video, getting this video out. But like I say, we have been very busy. But
it's my fault. One has had his finger up his you-know-what. So I
can't actually do the stuff.
I edited this about 3 weeks ago, all apart from the last little bit, and obviously us sitting here talking tonight, because the video will upload. What was the time now? The video will upload once I've edited this bit into the video in about an hour's time, and you guys will be watching it tomorrow night. If you watch it tomorrow night, if you're watching it in a month's time, then it won't be tomorrow night. But you know what I mean.
Can't shut him up, I tell you. It's
Yes.
that herbal tea.
yeah. It's a Twinings one. Other teas are available, and it's of the sleep variety.
Yeah. So I hope he gets this done really quick, because he'll be asleep in a little while.
Just big thank you to this week's patrons, Drew, and
yes, thank you, Drew,
and Joanne and Mike.
Joanne and Mike, thank you.
And Tracy over on Buy Me a Coffee, which I think I've edited in the title as Buy Me a Beer. So thank you very, very much for your support, and all the other people who still stick with us, and the support we get from you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so I think that's about it.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there for you.
Just noted me lights twinkling. I pressed the wrong button on the lights.
Did you?
Yeah, it's like disco time. Never mind. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this little video,
press the like button.
If you haven't already subscribed,
the subscribe button.
If you want future notifications of any other videos we upload,
the bell icon.
And keep the comments coming.
Yeah, love your comments. And like I say, we will be pulling our knickers up and sorting it out.
We've said that too many times. They know.
Sorry.
Yeah. So see you next time.
Bye.